It's working. It's working. One moment. Perfect. Hello everyone. I am back. It's Pixels and Pinfalls. My name is Edward. And here we are, we finally made it to the first bit of DLC for Final Fantasy 15 playthrough. We've done the first 6 episodes, and now it's time for Gladiolus to go off on his own and do his own little thing. This should be about 30 to 40-ish minutes. So we'll start this off from the beginning and do the whole thing new. The gameplay is ever so slightly different. Obviously he is kind of fighting predominantly on his own. Gladiolus will be there as well, kind of as a support character and just to provide a bit of kind of context to what's going on. But predominantly it will be Gladiolus on his own. This is kind of off the back, as it says there, suffering a defeat at the hands of Ravus. Gladiolus embarks on a journey of self-discovery. His destination is the Tempering Grounds, where he seeks to undertake a trial of body and mind that has henceforth afforded but a sole survivor, Gladiolus. And yeah, it's kind of a big dungeon, and at the end you fight Gilgamesh, and the idea is to kind of set himself up to prove that he's ready to kind of stay with Noctis and the others and kind of help them going forward, because he is kind of the man, if you like, out of all of them. So yeah, that's effectively the point of this little journey for him. And then in the next video we'll straight back into the main game, which is effectively happening. Begin with the Dual Master Glavar acquired. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it's effectively what the other 3 guys are doing while this is all happening. Is effectively how that plays out. So it's a bit of kind of dual storytelling.
My compliments to the chef. My pleasure.
This is kind of after he's come back. There we go. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird way of doing it, because they don't do this with the other episodes. They just kind of jump straight into it. Whereas this is kind of assuming that he's already gone and succeeded and comes back and kind of tells it all as a flashback. I think because it was the first one, they were maybe kind of playing about with the format with it. They kind of moved away from this and just jumped straight into the kind of secondary storyline.
The Blade Master.
Or Gilgamesh. Yeah, I kind of prefer it where they just kind of jump straight in and get on with it. You kind of start... No, let's not have the combat tutorial. Effectively, the more and more attacks you land and the more dodges you get, you kind of build up a rage meter, and that kind of means that you're able to get a stronger attack and take out more people, effectively.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Catch you at a bad time.
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the Crow's Nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. But what about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course.
And that's basically the story of the whole thing, is getting him mentally ready. He's clearly strong enough physically, he's got the ability, it's just he's kind of in his own head and he's not kind of planning things properly, he's not got the right mental attitude, and that's effectively what this kind of teaches him, really, is to put that at the forefront of what he's doing so that he can get on with things properly.
Just the water's fine. Thanks. Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
Then answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive.
Yep, because I'm kick-ass.
Barely.
Yeah, and
Let's
that's
move.
kind of Gladio's mindset, really, to start with. Is he just assumes
Did you
that
tell your friends why you were
he'll
taken
go
off?
there and he'll
said it was
be able to
business.
acquire a
Didn't
great
want to
power
get anyone
and come
worried
back
about
home
me.
Or knowing your pride took a
and be
beating.
stronger, but obviously it doesn't quite work like that. And that's effectively what this is trying to prove. And it just kind of shakes things up a bit.
Alright, I've got this. No turning back now.
You kind of learn a little bit more about Core, but not as much as we kind of hoped, annoyingly. I think as a fan base we were kind of hoping for a bit more, but we didn't really get it. Kind of snippets of information, but not really anything worth worrying about.
Not for long. It's over.
Have you come to prove your might?
And obviously this is the first time
Many
when this was first done anyway. This was the first time that you could fight as somebody other than Noctis. Obviously now with
vestiges of our
all the
past,
updates and everything, you can fight as any of them.
determined to become the King's shield and prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
Come on.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy.
I better prepare for this tournament.
Can't see. Perfect. And it is quite a nice, different way of playing, to be honest. Because even though obviously Noctis can use these heavy weapons, he uses them in a very different way. And obviously he doesn't have this rage meter, so that changes the way he gets played as well. So yeah, it's just it's kind of a nice break from the norm, shall we say. And we've only then got a couple more episodes, and then it will be Ignis's story as well, so that will change things up again, very, very differently. And anyone that kind of knows that story, or even to anyone that doesn't, basically it's got two endings.
Only way to go is down.
And we will just be playing through kind of the main one, the one that's considered the kind of canon, because the other one kind of takes the story off a massive tangent, and also it jumps to kind of the end of the game, and we don't want to be worrying about that just yet.
It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
Move, there we go, and then that resets my bar right to the end. I can't see.
Pathetic.
Ow. Obviously you haven't got Warp Strike anymore because you're not got Noctis. Hence why the triangle is kind of like a special move. Haha, yes. Just when you think you're ready, and then you find you are not. Here he is. Time to get my ass handed to me.
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Nope.
Is that so?
Ready or not.
Got no idea what level he's on. As you can see, he completely annihilates me. My moves did nothing to him, pretty much.
Brute force alone does little to impress.
There we go.
Only
Brute
he
force
possesses
alone.
both muscle and metal of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
Yep, pretty much. You suck.
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon and prove your worth.
Yeah. Because you sure as hell ain't ready yet,
You
boy.
are ready for this.
In that case, let the trials begin.
So the Blade Master.
He's a master of blades. What?
Obviously.
Were you expecting something profound?
Yeah, Blade Master, Master of Blades. He good with the sword. He do swordy cut. Well, simple as that. Okay. Pick it up. Thank you. Let's go to our gear. Let's just see. Gladiolus. Oh, you can only have Crown's Guard fatigue, no jacket. Or the jacket, fine. Doesn't really do much difference. Core, no, it's just as is. Okay, so yeah, nothing then. Onwards. And yeah, all these potions and elixirs and stuff, generally speaking we probably won't need them, but certainly towards the end, with this kind of main fight at the end, you're probably going to need them. So because you can't buy them from anywhere else and you don't take your items from the main game through, I will be collecting
Rest up while you got the
multiple of
chance.
them. We will rest here. We'll
Better
use the
rest
rest
here
stops
while
just
we
because
can.
it kind of adds a little bit of conversation between the two of them. We won't worry too much about saving the game though. Just because it's kind of time consuming and a bit pointless.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you. He's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you joined the Crown's Guard.
So,
Good.
no mercy for newbies like me.
Nope.
So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield?
In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools,
Yeah.
punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished.
How?
But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving as shield, but he must have seen you as worthy of living.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Never. Never. Ooh. Well, we find out a bit more later. There we go. Every single kind of big area. Outcoming things.
too slow.
Killing all the things with my big sword. Thankfully, he's a lot quicker with his heavy sword. A lot quicker than Noxus is. Noxus is slow as hell, which is why I don't like using it too much. As you may have seen from the main playthrough. It's just too slow. Gladio is a little bit quicker, thankfully. A bit more agile. But then it's the only sword that he uses, so he kind of has to be.
Your
That makes
skill
sense.
is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
Yes, probably. I'm gonna guess it. Yes. Pick it up. I need all the potions I can find. That's pretty much all there is to pick up here as well. There's not really any special. Ow.
Just like I taught you. Ready? Then raring to go.
Got rid of them quite easily. Probably didn't need to do that move, but you know. Hey.
Not good. They keep on coming.
Yeah, thanks for helping, Thor, you dingus. Kill, kill, kill. Aha. They really do keep coming, don't they?
You're mine. Let us have it.
There we go, that's better. Come on, Skeleton. There we go, that's better. Yeah, sometimes it is better to just use the old Tempest trick. Just spin out everything that's there. See? All these potions. It'll seem like I'm being a bit ridiculous at times, just tracking. They've literally put one in every single kind of awkward corner that you can kind of walk past. Especially when the game forces you past them like it did there. It's a bit ridiculous. Right, potion, lovely, gonna need that. Ah, random corner where they haven't put one. That's rare. Time to go in.
What's this? A trial chamber. The hand-holding stops here. Good luck.
Yeah, and you go on your own for the... I think there's 4 of these in total, and they basically make you a little bit stronger each time. You kind of acquire a bit more power once you defeat the enemy inside. So that when you then fight Gilgamesh again, at the end, you're not weak as all hell and cause like 20 damage to your
for the trials that await.
Prove your might, and our power shall be yours.
I'm not sure if I need to kill these things or if they just respawn, I can't remember. I feel like they might just respawn. Ow. This is a good example of where I will need some healing stuff.
Try this!
Aha. And about half dead. Go away. Ow. Miss. Ow. Not sure what happened there. killed him. And then I just need to kill these guys. Yes, there we go, done. And yeah, then you kind of get the power from the thing after you've defeated it. Simple as. And that's effectively the structure of the whole episode. You kind of go from one to the other. And yeah, by the end, I'm pretty sure it's 4. It might be 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 of these. You then come out the other side and the core is waiting for you. Yeah, there you go. Blocks capable of withstanding. So yeah, you can kind of block a bit better, and then you evade better, or you can attack stronger. Or you end up being able to. I'm not really sure how Core manages to magically appear because he doesn't come through the thing with you.
An audience with the Blade Master. Prepare yourself.
Yep.
Rest up while you got the chance.
Another rest. Again, just heals you up as well, which is handy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. No, we're not going to save because I can't be bothered.
My father never undertook the trial of Gilgamesh, did he?
No. You want to know why?
Because you didn't want to get killed?
I do. I mean, it can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard, and as shield of the king. He couldn't leave His Majesty alone, weakened by the wall as he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What
Very
about
true.
you? Worried about leaving your Majesty alone?
A little. But I'm gonna do what's right for me, like my father did what was right for him.
Yeah, incidentally, he was the shield
Let's
of
go.
Regis. Noxus's dad. Real old family affair. It was kind of a family lineage thing that he was born into. Kind of expected to be the next king's shield. Run, run, run!
How long has it been since you undertook the trial? 30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
Anything down here? There must be
This
something down
place
here.
look
There we
familiar
go.
to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
Must be something down here as well. Yeah, there we go. See, just a random dead end for the sake of a random dead end. Oh no, hang on, this is the way we go. Oh, okay, maybe I'd pass something else off that side bit then. I mean, it wasn't going to be anything particularly spectacular. Probably just another potion or whatever. They just put them in every single corner. It's ridiculous. Hi. Oh. They are. Oh yeah, these are very good against these beggars. The hard shelled things that don't die thanks to your sword. Ah, pull it. Pull! Stop jumping, you idiot. Hello. Thank you.
Hard and fast!
There we go. Perfect, perfect. Gotcha. One more over here. Let's go. Hey. There we go. Again, something that you can't do outside of this, basically. Can I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? There we go. Go for that. Otherwise I'd be really... Oh, you come up from there. Otherwise I'd be really, really slowly walking through with that and not getting anywhere at all. Oh look, there's another potion in a random corner. There's a shock. Right, through we go. Next section.
Another trial chamber.
Right.
And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom.
Yep.
It won't come easy, though. You'll have to earn it.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just slash away at something with a sword. Can't be that hard. Managed to do it before. Do it again. Shazam! Ooh, Storm Dennis out there. Storm Dennis. You're annoying. Hi.
How many moons has it been since our last visitor? Far more than I can count. Let us see how our latest challenger will fare.
Really, really well. Hopefully. Missed. Ow. Idiot.
How could I let this happen?
Yeah, I've already done that. Ow. Just using potions and I've got loads. How did that not block it? Ridiculous. I don't see how that's doing that. Oh, this is getting stupid now. Right, let's retreat a bit. Fine. Where's that pillar? Come here. Ow. Excuse me, I'm pulling a pillar. Leave me alone. There we go. There we go. That's what we need to do. Perfect. Is there another one this end? Aha, nice. Is that him taken care of? Oh, not quite. Go on, you've nearly got him. Let's have one more then. Ah, that'll be him done. Definitely. Come on. Oh, come on. Perfect. There we go. That was a pain. It was a lot more difficult than I remember it being. But hey ho, it's done. And that is why you pick up all of the potions you can find. Because that wasn't even against a Gilgamesh. A Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh. I'm gonna need a lot against him. I think it's mainly because I just don't have the patience to evade too much. I just kind of go stab. Yeah, well.
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
Thanks. Again, Core just magically teleports to the exit somehow. I can now put
Look
them on.
ahead for the shield of
I'm
the
pretty
king.
sure I could already do that
Guard
because
our
I've
future.
already completed this. Makes you wonder why it's possible to even do it. It's like something that was in there pretty much at the start anyway.
The king would do well to put them to good use.
Death time. Death time. Come on. How is my thing still only at 1 on my rage? So obviously the higher that goes, the higher damage is per move you use. All done? Yeah? Good. Down we go. Oh look, there's a shock. Didn't even see that one until I was standing right next to it. Jump. Attack. Attack. Get rid of the big feathers first.
Gotta say, this place ain't like anywhere else in Lucis.
It's not going to be like anywhere else in Lucis. You can't get to it outside of this DLC, which I think they may have missed a trick there. It might be a shame that you can't decide to come back here. I guess there's not really any need to, because given the level that I am, I think we're about level 20 at this point on the DLC. You don't come over your level in the game. I'm pretty sure at this sort of point I'm slightly higher level than that, and I guess when you get an opportunity to come back here later on in the game, you'd be so far beyond the level. But then I suppose they could increase the level of the monsters, couldn't they, if they really wanted to? Kind of balance it out a bit. But, meh, is what it is.
Thousands set foot on these grounds. All of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
Think what you may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace. No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look on the bright side. Everyone loves an underdog.
Oh joy.
A warm welcome just for me.
Beat the bandit. It's not even the bandit snatch I'm worried about, it's more the other guys that are around it. Where's that other pillar? There it is. Go away, you. Oh, the bandit snatch is dead. Got him. Nice. Put it down. How did I put it down? Can't remember. Oh, there we go. I think it's X. Or he might just drop it if you stand still. I'm not sure. That looks like a potion. So yeah, this effectively becomes Potion Collector, the DLC, this episode. I will admit, it's the least engaging of the four, shall we say, including the Arden
Even
one.
when your flesh fails you,
It's the shortest one.
or when you fall to your knees.
It's the one that has the least impact on the overall story. It's the one that has the least kind of extra bits of story progression as well, like in terms of learning about anything else in the world, which is a bit of a shame because obviously Core disappears not long before this. I think because he hadn't disappeared long before this when this was released, that people assumed that he was going to feature a lot more heavily in terms of finding out about him. But yeah, needless to say, the Ignis one and the Prompto one, and of course the Arden one, have a lot more going on in them.
Might as well take a break.
The Prompto one only maybe a little bit more so than this, in terms of what you can do. There is a little bit of an open world element to it, where you can do kind of like side missions and things, which I've not really done too much before. You don't really need to engage with too much, but it kind of, on a repeat playthrough, it kind of gives you a bit more to do and consider. The Ignis one, slightly less so, but is kind of split into two halves, and comes with then two endings at the end of it. One that feeds into the main story, and one that kind of splinters off as an alternate version.
30 years. Were you as immortal then as
And
you are now?
yeah, the Arden one is just
If you want
insane.
to know, I'll talk.
Oh yeah, tell me. Not that you tell me much.
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like she knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those
That
eyes.
doesn't kind of help you progress though, does it?
We'll see about that.
Doesn't tell you anything about Core. Like there,
Let's
you're
go.
thinking you're going to get to know him a bit more during all these stops at the camp. Needless to say, if you happen to play through this and don't camp there, you don't get any of those bits of interaction.
Must boast muscle and
So the game is assuming that you're going to
should he lack the shield will shatter.
you're going to stop there. And yeah, okay, especially on a first playthrough, it's highly likely, but it's not necessarily guaranteed that you are. Without doing that, you never get any of that interaction at all. Excuse me. Stop blocking me.
Just like I told you. Ready?
There we go, that's better. Thank you. Blooming show me up, pal. With your parrying and your blocking and whatnot. How dare you? I'm hitting you with a sword, therefore you will go down and die. Oh, yes. The wonderful thing. Oh yeah, this is a sod. Because of course it doesn't fight on its own. this, dingus. Get myself here while I remember. Knock off. Come on. Perfect. Ha ha ha. Oh, you were not very good.
The penultimate trial awaits. To them you will prepare to serve as the shield of the chosen king.
Do conversating with the, like, now game. When if you can take that kind of thing in, music playing, what's happening on screen, at least you're going to be paying attention to what the hell they're saying. Insane. Ow.
Let him have it! It's all yours, Marshal! Well, don't mind if I do.
Aha. Oh, this is going to be problematic. Thank you, potion. Any more? No, probably not. Right, we'll have one of them, and we'll see how we get on. Because it's trial time. This is number 3. It's either the last one or the penultimate one. Pretty sure. I think it's 5. That would seem a bit too long.
Be true. For the shield of the king must deceive none, not even himself.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Whatever. Hello? Oh, wonderful. No enjoying. That's just what we need. Lovely. A guy with a big bloody
Victory before none. Waste not the arsenal at your behest.
Gladiolus tries to block a guard-breaking foe attack. His shield will shatter and he will take damage. Nice. Ow. While I've got a chance to. Nice. Keep going. Ow. Firing a blooming sword at me. Ow. Another one. See why I keep collecting potions? Ow. Sword. Oh, damn you.
How can I let this happen?
randomly swing your sword at me, you sod. Oh, you are kidding me. So picking that up did nothing. Apart from make me vulnerable and not be able to actually do anything. Stop trying to kill me. Very rude. Miss. Miss. God. F off. Really? 3 Phoenix down with 1 fight? Don't need these for Gilgamesh. Don't have the luxury. Please die. Oh dear God, please die. Oh, thank God for that. Jeez. Don't remember that one being that difficult. Not 3 Phoenix Downs difficult. That's ridiculous. There must be one more then.
Now not but the final trial.
Oh no, there are only 3. Okay, so the 4th test is Gilgamesh himself. That makes sense as to why that one was so bloody difficult then, since it was the last trial. Or it envelops his blade, allowing him to deal...
Nice
yeah.
work.
Oh wow, I can
Maybe
finally
you got
deal
what it takes
damage
after
to you.
all. Maybe. But it ain't for you or me to decide.
True. And the Blade Master is a more formidable foe than any you've faced thus far.
So yeah,
Rest up
firstly
while you
you're
got
able
the
to actually
chance.
defend against him, then you've got a move that will be pretty devastating against him in Maelstrom, and then you can actually attack him. Oh, aren't you so lucky?
Well, what about you? I want to know what was going through your head back then.
You that interested in me?
Yep, you're not going to tell me much, because you never do.
I mean, you were a lot younger than I am.
And a lot brasher too, if you can believe it. Wouldn't listen to a single word anyone said. I thought I was invincible. No one could stop me. Until he cut me down to size.
So how did you survive then?
I was cast out in defeat. My hubris laid bare for all to see. You really are immortal, they said. And it stuck.
That's rough. Still, you made it back alive. Something no one else has ever done. And I respect that.
Yeah, so he didn't win. He
That
just
was much more than a soup.
didn't die.
Come here to die, have you?
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward. Yet he proved powerless before the general, cast out in defeat. If even he could not succeed, I see no...
Right. And if I do need to reload this, I've got other game saves right on that last bit. See, the question is, if the sword allows you to go through there, how did he get through there the first time? Gotta love an inconsistency. Let me through, please.
Clarence would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago.
How come?
Because one aspiring to the role of King's Shield can stake his life for none but his liege. Not even for himself. Do you dare risk all for naught in return? His words stayed with me. And he was right. I barely made it back with nothing to show for it.
So you gonna stop me?
Nope.
No, I won't. But I will warn you one last time of the danger you're about to face. Just like your father warned me. Once you set foot through that door, there's no turning back. And no one to help you if you fall. One false step and it may prove your last.
I'll be fine. Maybe I'll come back with a souvenir.
Just
Yeah,
come
like a
back
scar.
alive. Be safe, Gladio.
Time for the fight. No, 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 no. Right. That's not a potion, is it? Oh, it's Phoenix Down, even more useful. Needs me one of them.
There's a chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me.
Ready for you? You're joking, aren't you? Let's just pick up these last random things. No, high potions as well, thankfully. Cool. Right. I think there must be something up this side bit somewhere. Such an unnecessary bit of terrain to build. With nothing on it. That's random. So random. Okay, well, onwards. Hi. Come to kill you, probably. That's the idea, anyway.
I'm here.
Brandish your brute force.
Yeah. Let's see if you can handle it.
Right. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Well, this is going well. I'm clearly meant to block a lot more than I do.
You only delay the inevitable. Look how you tremble.
I ain't afraid of you.
When the second of feeling your heart grows greater still.
So what do I do? Just roll over and die?
Blind reliance on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments make their end here. And so shall you.
Look at all the swords I've collected, all the people I've killed.
Die. I came here to prove to you I'm worthy.
Well, that's cheating. Special hidden arm.
You are
It's not
strong,
allowed.
yet so long as fear binds your heart, the power you possess is wasted on you.
New sword.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Ain't no way I'm backing down now. Who's right about this guy? Nothing can stop me now.
Oh, that's not good. Ow. Come on, let me attack. Ow. There we go. There's the scar. Ah, damn it. Right, I've only needed one so far. Come on. Oh, maybe got two. I've got one more. Damn it. Never jump. Oh, you what?
Not worthy after all.
Yeah, you are. Get up. That done? Yes! Only one shot away.
No man.
Thank God I had that many Phoenix now. And ow, I've got a scratch above my head.
Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind. It took me a while, but I realized something. You're right. I am afraid. Afraid of accepting the fact that maybe I'm not really cut out for the job I'm expected to do. But hey, at least I'm not walking away empty-handed. I'd better get going.
Wait,
Maybe
have
all
a sword.
muscle and no metal. But I'm gonna keep protecting Noct the only way I know how.
With a bloody big sword.
Spoken like a true shield of the king.
So have a sword.
Fear and doubt beget death alone. He who averts his gaze from his own faults cannot himself a true shield call. But you, having made peace with your inner self, have proven you are worthy.
Hehe.
The chosen king should be so fortunate as to have a man like yourself serving at his side.
You mean?
You are worthy. Have a sword.
And
Thanks.
with this glaive, I entrust my power to you.
That's very handy. And yeah, that is basically the end of the story. You managed to kind of come to terms with, yeah, your own faults, your own weaknesses.
Where did you...
Taken from the young man who impressed me with his strength of will. It was with this very blade he stole from me my arm.
Cool,
I
yeah.
can't accept this.
If he still walks among the living, a man of his mettle will have doubtless transcended attachment to mere material possessions.
You're probably right. In that case, Don't mind if I do.
Thank you very much for the big sword.
Hasten forth.
So yes,
With mind unclouded
obviously
by
in the
doubt
next
and
episode
will
we will be
unmoved
going
by
back
fear.
to the main campaign. We will have the other
last
three
king of
guys,
Lucis
and
is
they are
ill-fit to
joined
fight
by a
without his
special
shield.
kind of guest for the episode, or at least for most of the episode. And yeah, they have to go and get some mithril, I believe, in order to repair the boat so that they can get to Altissia. I think then you've got episode 8, which is in Altissia, I believe. And then I
made it.
think that's when Ignis's one comes in.
And so quickly. I'm impressed.
After episode 8. And then there's...
Brought
yeah.
this back with me too. Figured you might get a kick out of it.
I wondered where I put that thing.
Keep it.
Keep it. Makes for a better souvenir than that scar.
Indeed, yes it do. Yeah, so obviously stay tuned. I will get the next proper episode up as soon as I can. We'll kind of see what they're getting up to. Yeah, then Ignis is one, a couple more, then get Proto's one. And yeah, obviously there's technically 15 chapters, but the 15th one is just basically world exploration once you've completed the game.
Takes more than will to complete the
I
trial.
might then do a couple of videos for Arden.
If you fail to
that'll
prove
probably
your
be
might,
split
you
into
get
two
cast
if I do
out
that one.
empty-handed.
I don't know. He didn't seem to think
But
the guy
stay
would let
tuned.
it bother him. Said the guy's too old
Yeah,
to
a
care
couple of
about
other bits in the
material things
pipeline as
anymore.
well, in terms of
If he's still
videos, a
alive.
few other bits and pieces I'm planning. Obviously, podcast with PokePidge every other Sunday, the
Gladio.
16th, and then 2 weeks after that,
I
whatever
hope
that
you
is,
feel
the
more
1st
confident
of
in light of your
March,
success
I think,
today. Few
depending
men
on
can
when
lay
people are
claim to
watching
such an
this.
accomplishment.
And
Not even Kor the Immortal.
yeah,
but I
we've got
didn't earn myself
a
a
collaboration
badass
planned
nickname
that we're
like he
actually
did.
recording tomorrow as I
Still,
do this, so
glad
yeah,
I went through
that'll
with it.
be rather good.
I can finally say I'm
Yeah,
truly
watch
ready
this
to
space,
fulfill my
really.
duty.
Just let this play out.
Well, I guess this shield better mosey on back to his king. Wouldn't want him to get scared without me.
Now it goes silent. Thanks, game. Come on, load up the
So
campfire.
that's how you got
There
it.
we go.
What do you think?
Very perpendicular. Really complements the one you got when you saved Nock from that bully.
Yeah. Only difference is, this time, I ended up taking a pretty bad beating too.
Not unlike the licking the Marshal received back when he was a lad.
Must have had a lot of guts to go up against Gilgamesh back then.
Yeah, Dad said he used to be a real firecracker.
The more you know.
If the Blade Master sequestered himself during the Founder King's reign, then he's haunted those halls for some 2 millennia.
That's a long time.
All those years waiting for the chosen king to arise. You sure know how to take your sweet old time.
What can I say? I'm worth the wait.
Give me a break!
And I as well.
Just because you got a shield to protect you now doesn't mean you get to slack off. But if you do, I'll be ready.
I'll be ready with a ruddy great sword. So yes, there we have it. Episode Gladio, and yeah, back onto the normal kind of timeline. Oh, there we go. It took an hour, probably because of my incessant hunting for items that I didn't need all of them in the end, and just a bit of chatter whilst I was doing stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We won't share the certificate, I don't think. We'll let this go back to the main thing. But yes, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Edward, this has been Pixels and Pinfalls. I will be back very soon with episode 7, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.